A copy of our genome, all our DNA, can be found in almost every cell in our body. We inherit our genome from our parents, but how does DNA from your mother and DNA from your father combine to produce your own unique set of genetic information? You were conceived when your father's sperm fused with your mother's egg. Both the egg and sperm are specialised cells called gametes and are formed by a process called meiosis. Meiosis has two stages, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Meiosis 1 begins with a germ cell which, like the majority of cells in our bodies, has 46 chromosomes arranged in 23 pairs. Half of each pair comes from the maternal side and half from the paternal side. Let's simplify this and look at just one of these pairs. First, each chromosome within the pair is copied. These copies are called sister chromatids. Now there are 2 copies of the paternal DNA and 2 copies of the maternal DNA for each chromosome. The chromosome pairs then align and lock together. Next, large regions of DNA are exchanged between the non-sister chromatids. Non-sister chromatids contain the same genes but may contain different versions, called alleles. In other words, regions of the maternal DNA swap with regions of the paternal DNA. This exchange is known as recombination and is one of the mechanisms to create genetic diversity between offspring and parent. Following recombination, the germ cell divides to produce 2 daughter cells known as primary gametes. Each primary gamete has 23 chromosomes, with 1/2 of each pair of chromosomes in each daughter cell. The next stage is meiosis 2, where the daughter cells divide further but without duplicating the DNA. During this stage, the sister chromatids are pulled apart into separate daughter cells. This produces 4 secondary gametes, 2 from each primary gamete, each with 1 copy of every chromosome, half the number of chromosomes from the original germ cell. The fusion of a father's sperm with a mother's egg combines the genetic information from both these gametes to produce a cell known as a zygote. The zygote therefore contains half the genetic material from the father and half the genetic material from the mother to form a unique set of genetic information. The zygote then duplicates the DNA and then rapidly divides by a different type of cell division called mitosis to produce 2 daughter cells identical to each other and each containing a complete copy of the genome. Mitosis continues forming the embryo. This process, however, doesn't only occur during embryonic development. It happens all the time throughout the tissues in our body and is essential for our growth, repair and development.